Hello everyone and welcome to a new YouTube video on my channel. My name is Catha and this is my very first YouTube video in English. So I'm looking really forward to guide you through this beginner yoga class in which we are practicing downward facing dog, cobra, cat-cow and many more yoga basics. I hope you enjoy it and all you need is a beautiful body and your yoga mat. So we will start in tabletop position. Make sure your wrist is directly under your shoulder and your hips above your knees. Then let your shoulders drop down and with your next inhale, soak your belly button really soft inwards and push your chest forward. And with your exhale, push with your hands against the mat, really soft and round your upper back. Really nice. Then come back. Inhale, chest slightly forward through your arms. And with your exhale, round your upper back. But stay with your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale. Push your chest forward and exhale, round your spine like the cat. Really, really good. Last time, inhale and exhale. Really, really good. Then with your inhale, come back to tabletop and push back to child's pose. Open your knees as wide as your mat and let your head drop down to the mat and relax your arms, your shoulders and stay here for a few breaths. Try to relax as much as possible in child's pose and let your hips sink deeper to your feet. Really, really good. Last breath here. And come again to tabletop position. Spread your fingers and curl your toes under and push back to your first downward facing dog. And maybe you will notice this feels not as good as it should be, or maybe not. But anyway, take a few steps, 1 or 2 with your hands forward. And then we are in plank position. And plank is the perfect starting point for our downward facing dog. And then push back again, bend your knees and push your hips high as possible. It's not that important that your whole feet come to the floor or to the yoga mat. We are looking for length, creating space in your back, in your whole body. So we are looking for that straight line in the spine and we want to create as much space as possible. So push your hips back, let your knees bend and take a deep breath here in your very first downward facing dog. Really, really good. Then look forward and take a few steps with your feet to your hands. Feet hip distance apart and again your knees slightly bent that your upper body is not rounded. So not rounded like this. And then fold forward in your first deep forward fold. Perfect. Let your upper body relax. And then bring your hands to your chins and push against your chins to create a really straight back. Shoulders back and belly button in. And then exhale, forward fold, relax. So we keep on flowing. Next inhale, lift halfway up to your straight back. Soak your belly button in. Exhale, forward fold. Really good. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Really nice. Again, inhale, halfway up. And exhale, walk back to your downward facing dog. Bend your knees, push your hips back, and if you want, come forward to plank to make sure you have the perfect start for your downward facing dog. And then stay here for a breath. Inhale, tabletop. And exhale, come all the way down to your belly. Your wrists are underneath your elbows. And then inhale, round your shoulders forward and back and come halfway up for cobra. Don't straighten your arms because your lower back is in a really bad position now. So bend your arms again, your elbows. It's the same as in downward facing dog or in your forward fold. Create space. Push your chest forward, shoulders back. Your fingers are spread wide. And then you're in a really good position. And it's a lot harder than just to straighten your arms. So relax. And again, with your next inhale, come back to cobra. Exhale, relax. One last time. Again, inhale, cobra, chest forward, elbows back. Exhale, all the way down to your mat. And from there to downward facing dog. And we will stay here for a few breaths. If you want, you can stay here in downward facing dog, hold here, or you can walk your dog and push your feet alternating to the ground. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg, and so on for a few repetitions and a few breaths. Really, really good. And you create space in your hamstrings. And then look forward. And again, take a few steps to the beginning of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Really good. Again, inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back, straighten your back, and exhale, forward fold. And then with your next inhale, come with a straight back all the way up. Open your arms to the side, reach to the sky, and exhale, namaste, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, raise your arms, and exhale all the way down. Dive deep in your forward fold. Let your knees bend. Really good. Inhale, come back to tabletop position, and exhale, chaturanga, all the way down to your mat. Elbows over wrists. Inhale, cobra, shoulders back, chest forward. And exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Really good. And again, 1 or 2 deep breaths here to feel your downward facing dog. For me, it's one of my favorite asanas. I love to feel how I can create space. And then step forward again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, namaste, hands to your heart. Really good. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, dive deep, bend your knees, forward fold. We keep on flowing. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Really nice. Look forward again, take your steps to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart, namaste. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, push your hips slightly back. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Push back, bend your knees, and create space in your spine. And then let your knees come down to the floor, sit back into child's pose. We're staying here for a few moments just to calm down, relax, and to give us the chance to feel whatever we're feeling right now. And then slowly come up with your upper body. And yeah, that's it. That was our very first yoga lesson. And for me, also in English. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see us very sure in the next video.